Okay, so good morning. Today is September 7th, 2011. It's my grandma's 80th birthday today. That's interesting. I'm going down the stairs. I was actually about to go to bed because I was feeling tired, kind of nodding off at the computer, and usually when that happens, I say, okay, that's enough. I'm going to bed now. Let me see. What kind of mail we... Oh, man, not that. Jeez, how do you get out of that? Jeez. I want to get out of that stupid Columbia House Club, man. Oh, it looks like my next paycheck is here. That's lovely. But for now, I wanted to go check out the thermometer and see how cool it actually is out here. Because let me tell you something, it is cold out here. I'm not kidding, it's cold. Like, I don't think it's as cold as it was last night, though. I wish I had gotten it last night. But I'm going to walk over here by Tom's Diner and take a look. Was that a raindrop I just felt now? I think it is. And I remember on Jealous Guy a long time ago when I first started Jealous Guy, one of my first videos was 51 degrees in Neenah, Wisconsin on September 12th. Like that was such a huge deal. It's like, well, 51 degrees is not that cool for September 12th. I mean, well, what does it say? Does it say 56? That doesn't say 56, does it? I think it said 56. It does say 56. Well, I'll tell you right now, it ain't 56 degrees out here. Maybe we can get a better look at this envelope now, because I don't think I focused very well last time. I don't know why I wanted you guys to see this. It's just, it's proof, that this is all real. It's all bloody real. I don't know what made you lose your faith. Anyway, I'm actually heading up to Walmart to do some grocery shopping. Yeah, like I said, I was about to go to bed, but then I thought, no, I don't want to do my grocery shopping during the day because then there's traffic out there. And I still love, as much as I hated the whole night shift thing, you have to admit it had its advantages, and one of those was being able to get out and drive when there was no traffic. Especially when you can just go out and do something, that takes like a half hour or 1 hour to do, and then just come right back home again. Whereas a work day, you go out and you never come home, or a school day, you go out and you never come back. At least it feels that way. By the time you finally do come back, it feels like an entire day has gone by, because that pretty much is the day. That's why they call it a school day, because it's the entire day is school. It ruins the entire day, just that little 6 or 7 hours. Wait a minute. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna get some more toilet paper. I grounded my car here. I actually wanted to tell you guys about a dream I had. And I made a brief reference to this dream in one of my Conquerors videos, and then I never got back to it. So when I get to the car, I'll tell you about it, so hang on. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to set you up there on the dashboard for a second while I proceed to open my paycheck. This is the one bad thing, though, is when I go to the bank, I have to do that during the day. So, yeah, but go ahead and open this up, see how much we made this month, because I have no idea. Actually, I kind of do a little bit, because they always send emails out about it, but still, you never really know the exact figure until you take a look and see for yourself. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Another good one, should I say. They're all good. Oh, baby. Like I said, I can't tell you guys, but oh my god. Anyway, so that dream I had. In the dream, I was watching the movie The Wizard, okay? And in the movie, several times throughout the original movie, Putnam, the guy who's chasing after Jimmy and Corey, he gets in these altercations with Beau Bridges and Christian Slater in their cars, and they have these car wars, Anyway, well, in the dream, every single time that every single time that Putnam got into an altercation with someone, that person's car would always end up wrapped around a lamppost with a bunch of other cars. And so this happened to Beau Bridges and Christian Slater. Like, I don't know why I can't remember their names in the movie offhand. It's like something, I don't know. But yeah, and I don't know why that's probably so important, but the really weird part of the dream was later on. All of a sudden, Jimmy comes, there's this scene where, Jimmy was walking by himself down some kind of a hill between two buildings or something, and the buildings are kind of far apart, maybe 30 feet or something. So anyway, Jimmy's walking down the hill, and all of a sudden he gets shot in the leg. And as he's falling down, he gets shot again in the chest. And the weirdest part about this dream is that, according to my memory, in the dream, that actually happened in the original movie. It's just the only difference was that in the dream, it was happening earlier in the movie. And it's like, why would my memory tell me that that happened in the original movie? That didn't happen. Jimmy never got shot. I mean, they got roughed up a little bit by those guys, yeah, but still, jeez. Um, anyway, and then you find out later on in the movie, in the dream version of the movie, you find out that the first shot actually came from Corey. And he shot Jimmy so that Jimmy would start to fall down so that the second shot would miss his heart. And that was like the whole idea. So it's almost like the Wizard meets Lost with Saeed and Ben and all that. It's like, what the hell? That was some messed up stuff. So then it gets towards the end of the movie, all of a sudden, I was in the movie myself, but I wasn't with any of the characters. I was dragging this pile of 5 rowboats behind myself, okay? And I'm going down this tunnel. It's like a downhill tunnel. And I get to the end of it, and there's a long dock leading up to another tunnel on the other side of the river. The dock going over a river, and there's a tunnel on the other side of the river that goes back uphill. So I bring these boats to the bottom, and I take them across the dock, and I leave them at the end of the dock by the other tunnel. For some reason, I was supposed to leave them there, and I remember watching them sit there. And I remember, like, all the boats on the dock were arranged in a certain way, and I put my boats on top of them, but they weren't. It's like 2 rectangles that are facing different ways, and I don't know how to explain that. But then I started going up this other hill, uphill, to get back to ground level again. And as I was walking up this other hill, and let me remind you now that we're still in the movie The Wizard here, even though that has nothing to do with anything that's going to happen for the rest of the dream. I just feel the need to say that. So as I'm coming up this other hill, I notice a bunch of like sleeping bags and pillows and like bean bags and all stuff just scattered all over the ground. It looked like a bunch of people had been sleeping in this hill, like it was the apocalypse and everybody was homeless or something. And I think what caused the dream was actually PAX, because they have areas of PAX where people just like, they have all these bean bags, giant bean bags set up on the floor, and people just go in there and sleep on the bean bags or play games on the bean bags. It's really funny. So I think that's what was causing that part of the dream. But anyway, I get to the top of this hill finally and come out the other side, and there's like a big hatch doors at the end of it. So I knock on the hatch doors and they answer, and I step outside and there's like a giant sandstorm outside. It's like the entire world is suddenly covered in a sandstorm. And there's 3 guys standing out there, and when I look more closely, 2 of them are robots. And I'm like, what? Ugh. So, and that was when I woke up. It's like, ugh. I know, I'm just like, geez, man. And I wanted to get back to sleep because I thought it was interesting. I don't know what was so interesting about that. Why does that always happen when you're having dreams? Like, you're so anxious to get back to the dream because you just have to know what happened, even if it wasn't even remotely interesting. It's like, that's what I wanted to know in that dream. I was like, is that the end of the world? Because, like, you're totally convinced that you're seeing the future, or you're seeing an alternate reality or something, and you want to check it out because you're curious. It's like, I am totally convinced now. I mean, I'm not totally convinced, but I would love to believe that dreams were actually a glimpse of alternate realities. I think that would be so cool, because that would go a pretty long ways toward explaining why the sudden eagerness to get back to them once you leave them. Because if they're really fake, then wouldn't you know that right when you woke up? Why? How do you explain that conscious? Actually, I don't want people to explain because they probably got some answer out there now, and I don't want to hear it. But I don't know. I've just never been able to explain why the eagerness to go back is always there, and it's always there no matter what unless it's a bad dream. Then okay, maybe you're glad. But I always want to go back to my dreams because I want to see how they ended. Because I want to see the rest of that picture. There's like a picture being built there, and I want to see it. I guess I need to turn the heat up on this. I can't believe it said 56 degrees. It does not feel that warm out here. Like when I was walking, and it was like 69 and 68, 65, and I don't know. But I haven't had my AC on like for the last 3 days now. Or well, I mean I've had it on during the day, but not during the night. I actually have to turn it off now. And I didn't shave in the shower. I forgot to, so stupid me. I wish I had a mirror in the shower, because you can't shave without a mirror. It's like, I always try to shave without a mirror, and that's so annoying. And even if you had a mirror in there, it would just get fogged up, so it doesn't matter. It's like, how do you shave? I'm one of these people that, like, ever since I saw that episode of Lost where Locke said the steam opens up my pores, I tried that myself, and I realized it really does work. It hurts a lot less to shave if I do it when there's a lot of steam in the room, when it's really hot and my face is hot from the steam. So that's why I do it either while I'm in the shower or just after getting out of the shower while the steam is still in the room. The problem is that in both of those scenarios, any mirror that's in the room is going to be fogged up, so you can't do it. So it's like, dang it, you know. But what's the solution there? Maybe just get an electric razor, probably. That's what I should do. Anyways, people are probably sitting in their windows wondering why I'm sitting outside running my car. So, well, I'm waiting for the fog, actually, to clear up. This is like, see this? I mean, I'm actually having to wait for frost. I mean, it's not frost. Oh, yeah, no wonder I didn't have the defrost on. Okay, that would explain it. All right, that should do better. She ought to do twice. She ought to do right by me. Do, 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 do. Let's see what they're playing on, what is that station I used to have it on? Yeah, 94.3. Once she's a friend of mine. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place and make your stand. And take it easy. That's some bad singing for you right there. Oh, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Well, come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, no, we will never be here again. So open up by climbing in. So take it easy. Oh, do 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 running down the road, trying to listen to this right here now. That chord is different right there. I'm telling you it is. It's a second minor instead of a fourth on the last chorus. Nobody knows that except for me in this entire world, I swear to God. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've even watched guitar lessons on that song, and nobody ever points that out, that in the final chorus, it's a second minor instead of a fourth on that one moment there. I don't know, man. Anyway, okay, so this video's up to 10 minutes, so I'm going to turn this off, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye. You haven't seen me yet. You don't want to see me, because my hair's in a ponytail. I'm like stupoid. Okay, so I love you, and thanks for watching, and goodbye. Next time, actually, on Breaking Into Yes, there will probably be a review of the Forest Temple, because I've kind of been having the urge to talk about the Forest Temple lately, and I have no idea why, but maybe I can explain it when I make the video, so see you then. Oh man, that was a fart. I don't know if you heard that. You might hear the second half of it though. Wait, jeez, man, what the hell? Okay, so anyway, it's funny how you can never actually see my butt when I point my camera down at my butt. It's like, you can never see the butt. So this seemed like too priceless of a moment not to share, since I've done this so many times, like, pushing groceries out to the car. What I usually do sometimes, though, is I always park next to this thing right here, so that way I can just roll the buggy with the groceries and all straight on in there, right? And then I'll just walk over to my car cheerfully. And I have aluminum cans stacked to the wazoo back here, so we'll have to improvise a little bit, but we got the makings for Luby's here, along with a few Twix bars. One of life's great kicks. Twix. See, the problem with these bags is I never know where to put, like, these bags of cans, like, I never know where to put it. Whether to put stuff in front of them where it's going to potentially fall under the seat, or put it on top of them, or it's potentially going to fall off of them. Of course, this is before you've even figured out where you're going to put the Coke. If someone said 10 years from now you belong. Why is it every single time that song is on and you change the radio station to that song, it's on that part of the song where she's saying that part? Like every single time you switch the radio around, it's like... Anyway, okay, so I believe that's it. Alright, so, yeah, lovely peaceful night in Neenah, Wisconsin, 56 degrees. I still don't think it's that warm. Because I'm telling you right now, that ain't even right. I don't know.